Have you ever worked hard and still felt like your life isn't moving forward? Like no matter what you do, you're stuck in the same place, watching others win while you stay behind? What if I told you the problem is not your effort, it's how your mind is wired? This is the story of a boy who had nothing, but discovered something most people never understand. And what he discovered didn't just change his life, it changed everything. Stay till the end, because this story might make you question your own life. In a narrow, dusty street, hidden between broken houses, lived a boy named Arman. He was 12 years old, but life had already made him feel like he was 40. His clothes were torn, his slippers were worn out, and his stomach was often empty. Some days he ate once, some days not at all. But hunger wasn't the hardest part. The hardest part was this feeling. This is your life, and it will never change. Every morning, Arman woke up before sunrise, not to study, not to chase dreams, but to survive. He carried boxes in markets and cleaned tables in small shops and did anything, just to earn a few coins. And every day, he saw the same thing. Kids his age, going to school, laughing, planning their future, while he was just trying to make it to tomorrow. One afternoon, he sat outside a shop, tired, dusty, exhausted, and in front of him, two boys were talking. "I want to become an engineer. I'll start my own company one day." They were dreaming, and for the first time, Arman felt something he had never felt before. Not jealousy, but a question, a dangerous question. Why not me? That one question didn't leave him. It followed him everywhere. Even that night, when he lay down hungry, staring at the ceiling, he couldn't sleep, because something had changed. For the first time in his life, he wasn't just tired, he was thinking. The next morning, instead of going to work, he did something unusual. He walked into a small, quiet place, a local library. He had never been there before. He didn't even know how to read properly. The first day, he understood nothing. The second day, still nothing. The third day, he almost didn't go back. But what happened on the fourth day changed everything. An old man who worked there noticed him. "You come here every day, but you don't read. Why?" Arman hesitated. "I want to learn, but I don't understand anything." The old man smiled. "Good. That means you've already started." From that day, someone finally believed in him. Arman started learning slowly, very slowly. Some days he felt smart. Most days, he felt stupid. He failed to understand basic things. He forgot what he learned. He doubted himself many times, and when he thought, maybe this is not for me. But he kept coming back every single day, even when he was tired, even when he was hungry. Months passed, and one day, he understood something powerful. Successful people don't just work harder, they think differently. They use time differently. They focus differently. They don't run from problems, they solve them. Arman didn't stay in the library forever. He started applying what he learned. He helped a shopkeeper organize his accounts. At first, he made mistakes, big mistakes. One day, he almost got fired. Another day, and he was shouted at in front of everyone. He went home that night, thinking of quitting everything. He sat alone and said to himself, "Maybe I was wrong. Maybe people like me can't change." That moment was the most important moment of his life. because he had two choices: quit or continue. The next morning, he showed up again. Not perfect, not confident, but determined, and slowly, things started changing. Years passed. That same boy, who once struggled to eat, was now building something of his own. A small idea turned into a service. That service turned into a business. One day, Armin stood in front of a building with his name on it. Cars parked outside, people working under him. And suddenly, he remembered that dusty street, that hungry night. That question, why not me? People called him lucky, but luck had nothing to do with it. The truth is, he didn't change his life. He changed how he used his time and how he thought. Listen carefully. You don't need a perfect start. You don't need money. You don't need connections. What you need is a moment where you stop accepting your life and start questioning it. Because that one question, why not me, can change everything. If this story made you think, and don't ignore it, because your life might be one decision away from changing. Subscribe for more stories that don't just motivate you, but transform the way you think.